Happy spooky season. We're finally gonna do it. We're finally gonna start playing some more thematically appropriate games for the month of October. And today, we are gonna play Gex Enter the Gecko on the PS1. Also also known as Gex 2. If you're not really familiar with Gex, he was kind of one of the bigger names in platforming in like the mid-90s. Obviously not as big as Crash Bandicoot, like what we're listening to right now, or like Sonic or Mario. You know, those were already pretty well established. Well, actually, I think Gex predates Crash Bandicoot a little bit, but they had 3 mainline games, so it was mildly successful. And the first game was a 3DO exclusive. It was like a side-scrolling platformer. We actually played it last year during Platformer Month, so I encourage you to go check out that video if you want to see what Gex 1 is all about. You know, just a standard 2D platformer. Nothing too crazy, you know. But today we're going to play Gex 2. This one is a 3D platformer, and the best way to describe it, really, it's kind of just a Mario 64 clone. Let's see, it came out in 1998. Okay, so this was well after Mario 64 came out, because that came out in 96. I think Gex 1 came out in 95, but yeah, we're gonna play some Gex. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Put the old disc in. Now I played this on my own last year, and got through a good portion of it, but I never actually beat it. I don't know if we're gonna really beat it, you know, with this playthrough or not. I don't. You know, my whole thing about when I played it last year, I kind of got the gist of it. I kind of like got everything I thought, you know, I needed out of that game. But we'll check it out. And the reason why I'm choosing this as our first Halloween game is because the first world is like a spooky haunted house. Plus, additionally, too, the whole like gimmick of Gex. He's. Oh my gosh, what? Do we freeze? Why is that so loud? Okay. It's making some weird ass noise.
Since retiring from the public's eye, I had resigned myself to a life of solitude.
Does this sound alright?
For 2 years, I started my day watching kung fu theater.
Enjoy this CGI
Days,
cutscene
then
with me.
weeks blurred into one long, greasy telethon. The next thing I know,
I can't tell if the game's too loud or not.
It seems they've caught
Let's
a
see.
whip roll, Mr. Sunshine himself, Rez. He's back in the media dimension, and they think I'm crazy enough to go back in after him. So they whisked me away to Interrogation 101. They
Okay.
play rough. Start giving me the business.
Oh, this is
I give a little back.
Dana Gold. I guess he's a comedian. I'm not really familiar with him, but he voices Gex in all the
So
Gex
we
games.
negotiate a little something because of my expenses. They throw in one of those secret agent suits, and I tell them we got a deal. Looks like I'm headed back into the media dimension. It's gonna be deja ouch all over again. Coming through.
There we go. Crystal Dynamics, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I've got like weird fever dream memories of this game. This was like one of those games that I played a few times as a kid, but I have vague memories of because I would go to my cousin's house, and they in their basement they had a PS2, and that's kind of how I got exposure to a lot of like PS1 and PS2 shit. But I just distinctly remember the hub world here, well, the media dimension. So basically, the premise of Gex is he's a talking gecko, as you've inferred, but his whole shtick is he travels to different like media dimensions, like the TV land. Also, this hub world music is chaotic as fuck. I'm sorry. He like travels to different media dimensions. There's like the haunted house world. There's the kung fu world, and it's all based on like, you know, TV tropes or movie tropes. And pretty much his whole shtick is he has a bunch of one-liners and, like, you know, dated references to, like, celebrities or, like, catchphrases that are, like, 30 years old at this point. Is this real? Is this the actual music? Is my game broken? What the fuck? This is so... No. It stops when you hit pause? It stops when you hit pause? What the fuck? Is it trying to do like an Egyptian thing? Because it's like a temple? By pressing L1 or R1 you can swing the... Alright, let's just go into a level so we can... Here, can we like press and hold, okay. So yeah, this is our little hub. He's got tailspin. You can do like a flying kick. This is the worst. This can't be real. This has to be like there's some scratch on the disc that's fucking up the audio. Anyway, here's two of the worlds that we can go to right now. We have the cartoon world, and we have the... Sorry, I gotta get used to these controls here. 3D platforming on the D-pad's kind of weird. Alright, Scream TV. So here we go. This is the one I want. This is gonna be our little Halloween themed. And also, like, I thought of it too. The whole gimmick is he's traveling all these different like TV dimensions and stuff like that, and he's putting on like little costumes to be thematic. So it's kind of Halloween-like. You know, you're kind of trick-or-treating, dressing up. So we choose an objective, much like the stars in Mario 64. So survive the haunted mansion. This one's pretty straightforward. This is just get to the end of the level. And here we are.
It beats the Matterhorn. What are you gonna do?
So yeah, he's gonna have a lot of little catchphrases for us. All right, and the music is not like horrible now. My least favorite thing about like rotating cameras in these old games when it gets stuck on walls. It's very annoying. Okay, so he has a little ledge jump. I'm a bit rusty on this game, so I'm probably gonna suck, but who's that? It looks like what's his name? Like Jonathan Lipnicki or whatever, the kid from fucking Stuart Little. He kind of looks like that. I think you get some optional remotes for collecting everything. I could be completely wrong. But I noticed some of these levels, like some of these later levels get fucking crazy. So that's kind of why I said earlier, like we might not beat this game, but we're at least gonna give it a good playthrough. A good play. It's, you know, very similar. It pretty much is exactly like Mario 64 in that it's, you know, you can get a bunch of stars in levels, and then, you know, you don't need them all to beat the game, but you need like a certain prerequisite to get to the next area. And that's pretty much the gist. That is the power of Gex the Gecko. I used to have some geckos when I was a kid. I had some fat tail geckos. They were the ones that would, if they got frightened, they could detach their tail. Can I kill this guy? There we go. There we go. So, you know, this being level 1, it's going to be pretty generous to us. You know, it's not going to be too crazy. I mean, if we could beat this game, that'd be fantastic, but I don't, you know, I don't want to make any promises here. But maybe playing this a second time, from my perspective, I'll be, like, a little bit better, or at least maybe I'll remember some stuff to save some hassle. Because, I mean, there is some, you know, weird gimmicky bullshit sometimes, like, especially the camera angles. Now, we do have options where it's like, kind of change how the camera functions. Oh look, I got a 1-up. Oh, okay, so what happens with the collectibles is, once you get a certain amount, they become, like, something new. So they went from a skull to now we're doing tombstones. Oh, it's only a flesh wound. There's a fucking Monty Python reference. Yeah, he's got, I think it says on the back. Actually, let's read the back real quick. This is Gex Enter the Gecko for the PS1. The ultimate free-roaming 3D experience. Huge media dimension levels, all designed as sarcastic parodies of popular TV and movies. Innovative camera control, that's one way to describe it. Explore and look anywhere in beautifully textured 3D worlds. Talkin' trash, HBO comedian Dana Gould delivers over 500 sarcastic lip-synced impressions and one-liners. Over 125 slick Gecko moves. What? What does that mean? He does not have 125 moves. Whip-cracking tail attacks, flying karate kicks, tongue-grabbing, and climbing up walls. That's bullshit. There's not 125. They're inflating that somehow. They're like counting things double. Master of Disguise. Here's like the Halloween part. Gex sports a secret agent suit, kung fu uniform, spacesuit, and other costumes. GamePro magazine says killer looks, intricate levels, a wry sense of humor. Gex ETG, that's just short for Enter the Gecko, has everything a platform fan could possibly want. There you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Everything a platform fan could possibly want. Look how dark it is. Actually, it looks a lot better on the capture than it does like IRL. What do we got here? Oh, a little secret. Oh, here we go. Just flipped a switch on somewhere. I know these blood coolers that we just destroyed, that's like that's a separate objective. I just want to explore, you know what I mean? So this is these things give us flies, that's how we restore our health. It's kind of like Spyro. This was 1998, this was the same year that Spyro 1 came out, there you go. Okay. See, I hope everyone's having a good day today. I know it's like incredibly early for when I usually stream. What do we got here? Step into the what? The light? Oh, okay. What if I don't want to do that? What if I don't want to do that? Is that a checkpoint? Oh my gosh. Alright, well, flashing lights warning. Again, 1998, we really didn't know about seizure stuff yet.
Let's get it on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This would be like the end of the level, these big TVs with the buttons that usually represents the end of a level. Here's another blood cooler. I'll save that fly just in case I need health later.
Licking that way to the top.
Oh, wait a minute. They might actually have some Austin Powers lines because the first one was like 97, I think. Alright. I don't know why I'm like so meticulously trying to collect everything like a fool. I'm quirked up and goofy, what can I say? It is so fucking dark in here. This is some fucking, lava land shit. Oh, okay, the camera's way too jerky. Oops. So maybe you don't get, like, remotes for getting all the collectibles. Maybe it's just like a health thing. So, I cannot see. There we go. Yeah, I know a lot of people played this game growing up. Like, I remember kids at school would be talking about talking about Gex. They made a third game as well. I think it was Deep Cover Gecko. I have that, but I've never played it. I think they were continuing like the spy motif, where he's like a secret agent. I don't know what the deal with these toilets are.
Slip of the tongue.
How many times are you gonna say slip of the tongue? The Gex drinking game. Take a drink every time he makes a quip. You'll be plastered by the end of this level. Oh, come on. I couldn't see that. Yeah, innovative camera. What was the exact line? Innovative camera control. I mean, at least they give you 3 options. There's like those N64 games where you like can't do fucking shit with the camera and you're just like out of luck. You have to just get used to it. Okay.
Hey,
Wow.
Sir
Ooh.
Mix-a-Lot.
What about manual? Let's try manual. Yeah, that's a little bit better. At least I have control over it. I think it's just gonna be a matter of just getting used to it, you know what I mean? Oh, these are little hockey masks. Jason. Oh, this one goes a lot faster. Oh, he follows you, it doesn't go in a circle. Oh, you can kill him. Well, what do you know? Oh, dude, that's scary. Got a little bastard here. Oh my gosh, we're knocking his limbs off.
Now that's what I call getting some taste.
Oh no, we did get a remote. I swear that was like an extra remote, or was that an extra life? Has that happened each time we've gotten enough collectibles? I never noticed the remote outline thing until now. Oh, you little piece of shit. Alright, alright. Everyone remain calm. What? Oh, I died? I genuinely couldn't tell. The visual feedback is very poor. Also, it is dark as hell. Yeah, fuck the collectibles. Let's just fucking... Oh my gosh, guys. This game is not a good time.
What's that, Mr. Bug? Timmy's trapped down a well?
I chose a great starting game for Halloween. Alright. I know there's another little jump here. I'm ready this time.
The Imperial fleet would never follow us into a floating furniture field.
The camera's still like weird and jittery sometimes. It's kind of fucky. So it resets my Jason mask counter, but doesn't like downgrade me to the. Oh my gosh, I need to focus up here. Oh fuck! Oh damn it! My timing was all off. What the hell? Guys, this is not a good game. This is not. It's coming back to me. It is all coming back to me. It is all coming back to me. The pure shit that this is. I think what made Crash Bandicoot so like fun and successful was like they kind of narrowed it down. Like it was like pretty much a linear like 2D platformer pretty much. There's 2 doors here. Which one do I'm gonna go in this one. Hello? Oh, that's the end of the level. You know, it said I had manual camera control and yet you're still fucking with me. Okay, there, we got... Oh, okay. So there's 3 main red remotes, and then there's a reward remote, I'm assuming for collecting, like, a bunch of prerequisite collectibles. Okay, so there's 30 of the skulls, 40 of those, and then just an infinite amount of the masks. So once you beat those first 2 tiers, you get the reward remote. And then they have a hidden remote. Okay. That kind of makes sense, I guess. That's, you know, that makes some sense. So I wonder if that hidden remote, or the reward remote, I should say, if that will count towards my, my cumulative total. Alright, let's save the game. I like this too because it shows you all your little, all the slots you have. This can't be like the actual menu music. Hold on. We gotta find this out. I'm listening to the N64 soundtrack. I mean, you guys can kind of hear that. That does not sound anything like this. So either they changed it for the PlayStation version, or like my disc copy is fucked up somehow. But anyway, we're gonna save. Yeah, this can't be right, right? This can't be right. Alright, let's do another level just so we can... There's incentive to stay out of the hub world, because it sounds like shit. Wait a minute, wait. Oh! So we actually got the haunted elevator thing. We didn't get the, survive the haunted mansion. That was a different one. Okay.
Here's Gexy.
Here's Gexy. There's the Shining reference for all the boys and girls out there. Okay. Well, now that I have all the collectible shit, we're just gonna kind of run through here. Like, this is one of those games where it's like, if you just, like, put up with it, it could probably beat it reasonably, but I'm a grown-ass man, and if a game is giving me too much grief, I'm gonna fucking move on. That's my philosophy nowadays. There was maybe a time, like, a few years ago where I was like, oh, we gotta beat every game, you know, and give everything a fair shake, and it's just like, there's not enough time at the end of the day to do that shit. Sometimes you gotta make some cuts. But like I said, this is like a good, like, medium platformer. It's like if you had it as a kid, you'd like play with it just because, you know, you didn't really have much else. So it's one of those. Alright. Yep, thank you. Let's get the checkpoint here. And since there will be like a lot of repetition, we'll be revisiting the levels. We'll slowly like get a little more familiar with the layout. I think they reuse some, like they'll reuse like the haunted house concept or something, but it'll be like a different level design. Man, I'd really love to see. I can't wait to get to Toontown because that takes place during the daytime, so we'll actually be able to see what's going on. Alright.
I need this.
Okay. Kind of blazing through here. Oh, there we go. We got another one up. So I mean, farming lives ain't the worst thing. Oh wow, I actually one-shot that fuck. I mean, they put them there. How could you not want to collect them? It's tantalizing. Ow! I really wish I could, you know, do something against you. Oh, okay. So before, when we hit that secret switch, this room, like, opened up for us. So now we're supposed to go this way. This is what we were supposed to do the first time around. And there we go. There's the end.
It's tail time.
There we go. Baba Booey. Maybe we could look up an online guide where the hidden remotes are. Because, I mean, if we meet the prerequisites early enough, we can just take on the final boss and not have to worry about, like, playing all the levels. Update save. Oh, that's a handy tool. That's usually not a lot of games do that, where you just can overwrite your existing save file automatically. You still normally have to, like, go in and fix it. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Okay, let's try to get the 5 blood coolers. There were 2 that I saw just from casually walking around before. Maybe it'll like tell us in a quick screen pan before the level starts. Okay, there's 1. Oh, okay, it just shows you what one
So
looks
this
like.
is Never Never Land. You'd never guess it from the outside.
This is Never Never Land. Oh my gosh. They're hitting us with Michael Jackson jokes. Not just Michael Jackson jokes, Michael Jackson fucking pervert jokes. I was not expecting that.
Behind one of these doors is a brand new car.
Alright, so let's find some blood coolers. Yeah, that looks like Jonathan Lipnicki. But he kind of has like a mustache though, never mind. Now that I have a better look at it. No haunting before 10 p.m., that's what the sign says. Oh my gosh! I'm pretty sure there's a, I don't know if it's an edit or if it's like legit, but there's like a sign supposedly in the game that says no premarital Gex. Hold on, let me find that. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Never mind. Fucking hell. Here it is. There's no premarital Gex. I don't know if that's real. And I don't know if that's from this game or if it's from oh no, it's from Gex 3. Yeah, see. Gex 3 deep cover. Yeah. So it's from the third game. So I've never played that one. Still though very funny. Alright, let's go smash some blood coolers. I will admit though, like that the first remote that we got, I was kind of like, this game was instantly pissing me off, but it's getting to the point now where I'm slowly getting used to it until some other bullshit makes itself known. That's kind of how it's gonna go, I feel, for this playthrough. I mean, but hey, you can't deny though, we're doing something very thematic for Halloween.
There's plenty more where this came from, baby.
Can I just farm endlessly? Oh no, never mind. I don't need to really get these. That really will only become a concern once like we start having to keep tally of our lives because shit's getting hard. Ow. It's crazy that like the first blood cooler is until like 3 rooms in. You'd think they'd give you one. Like, I've only seen 2. So finding 5 might be a bit hard. Oh, here's one. What am I talking about? There we go. There's our first one. So this is basically like red coins, essentially.
FedEx for Roger Corman.
Oh my gosh. FedEx for Roger Corman. I actually understood that reference. This is probably where you collect the reward for all the blood coolers once you get them all. Got that. Let's get some flies. Get a little health back. And we'll get another one up, because why not? Oh, tail time. That's his catchphrase. Because you know, if you're a platforming mascot, you have to have a catchphrase. Otherwise, they don't give you a video game. Is that a checkpoint? Oh no, that's a fly. Oh gosh. Can you go away? Alright, so we've got 2 blood coolers. If push comes to shove, I have no scruples looking up the location of these online. Did I take damage? What is the gimmick with these toilets? Oh, is this just the idea that that's what's causing the flooding? Is the toilets? Can I see my health? Oh, I can see my health whenever I do that. Okay. Let's keep going. So there's still some health floating around. Maybe there's like secret walls and shit that we have to navigate through. We probably should go back and activate that dang old elevator, you know. So he can do a little bounce if you like. It kind of controls like the kangaroo from Spyro 3. He can do like a little bounce if you hit jump again after landing the first time from a jump. So you can kind of use that to get a little bit of a height boost. Fuck! I keep missing that. I don't want to wait around for the timing because actually, you know what? Let's just go back to the last room because I want to activate that dang old elevator. You know, manual camera means that I should be able to control it manually and not you take control sometimes. Oh, there's a blood cooler. That is so. Oh man, they hide them. They sneak them in corners. Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck am I going? Thank you for fucking with me. I appreciate it. Alright. The game is starting to get back to that point of bullshit again. Where the fuck is the... Okay, here's the stairs. That's all I wanted was the stairs. So now I'm gonna be like double... I have to backtrack just to look for these dang old things. Alright, here we go. Elevator on. Brilliant. I know usually for these kinds of, for these like weird old like PS1 or like N64 games, we'll get like people in the chat from like the speedrunning communities for these like obscure games. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some people from the Gex speedrunning community dropping in. That's always my favorite thing about playing like these really just obscure games that no one really remembers, just because there's always like a dedicated community for it because of like mostly speedrunning. Like when we played Chameleon Twist, there was a lot of great folks in the chat giving me some tips and pointers. It was a fun time. Let's get a little health. Should I be like, do these only restore one, or should I be like waiting until I need like a lot more health? I guess is the question. Oh well. Excuse me. Okay, so we have 3 coolers. That's good. I just want to make it to like the respective end of the level, and then we'll start like backtracking from there. Okay. So we'll go in here. I feel like I don't remember this the first time we did the level. But I guess here we are. Oh yeah, there's a lot more to this room than when we were last here. Well, we didn't really explore it, I suppose. This is gonna be like a fall to my death. Oh no, there's the hidden remote. Yo! Look at that. Damn, so once we get this last remote, I think we'll be 100% done with this world. And we got another one up. I'm a gaming master. What can I say? Oh, that's a ledge? I would never have guessed. I cannot move the camera at all right now during that segment. Shit. Fuck off. Oh, it makes that doo-doo whenever you can't turn the camera. So it's mocking you. Okay, that was just the way back around. That's the main bad guy. I think his name is like Rex or something. Let's... We're gonna move. Oh, you know what? Are we stuck here? No! This is like a valve. We can only... Hello? So we had to go to this room at the end. Shit. That's too bad. Yeah, we have to end the level and redo it. That's fucking lame. Oh well. We got the hidden remote though, so I mean it's not all for nothing, I suppose. The only thing that matters though, hopefully the white remotes count towards the they count towards the damn. There's gold remotes too. Oh my gosh, what the fuck does that entail? Maybe that's like when you 100% a level, you get a gold remote. Maybe. I don't fucking know. All right. Let's do it again. So choosing a specific hint won't necessarily mean you have to do that one. Case in point, the first run we did of this level where we got the third remote by picking the first one.
Real world interview?
Ah, MTV Real World reference. Very, very timely. I feel like there's gotta be like a thing in the first room. Unless I'm crazy, right? You know, if anything, maybe it's good that I'm spending more time in the haunted house level for Halloween. I actually had an idea whenever I was thinking of like, you know, what I'd want to play on stream for like Halloween season, and I was like, well, there's a lot of like Halloween themed or like spooky levels in games that aren't like Halloween or spooky games. So if there's like a way to like compile all like the levels from like all these old platformers and shit, and sort of like make like a little museum of different scary game levels, or just like spoopy themed levels, that'd be cool. Like a good example would be like Pen Pen Triathlon that we played that had like the haunted house racing course. You can kind of do that with Mario 64 too, with like the haunted Boo Mansion levels and stuff like that. It'd be a little fun idea. Oh, look, there's one over there. There's one over there. Now how the H? How are you supposed to get on up there? Good thing I looked, though. So now we found 4. We're really only missing... Oh, that hurts you? How the fuck do we get over there, though? That's the question. There's a platform that goes between them, and it looks like that arc is meant for you to jump down at the end. So there's got to be a way to get over to that spot. I cannot see it, though. It's so dang dark. Do I have to, like, activate something? Is there, like, a switch? Oh, okay. Well... Oh, shit. Okay. I can vibe with that. Alright. Now I've got firepower. That's good. Oh, he's a lot faster now, too. Oh, careful. Yeah! I feel like I have to do more damage, right? Look, it's Napoleon Bonaparte back there. What's he doing? Oh, that was the sound of my power-up slowly fading. Alright, number 2. Why does it always, like, focus the camera to that sign each time you come in here? I feel like I should do that once on the first time, and then, like, you get the picture by then. I do have a little bit of health to restore, so let's eat a fly. Spooky ghosts. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Alright, and then we got one back here. Sweet, so we got one more. I get the feeling it's in that last room we were in for like the first room. Not the elevator room, but the other last room. I feel like that's where it'll be. Be waiting for us to collect it. We'll get a big thumbs up from Gex. He'll flip his tail and smirk. He'll do a DreamWorks smile. Okay. Get away, evil pumpkin. Yeah, it's funny. Like I was looking through my collection of stuff for like my Halloween and scary games, and most of the stuff I have is on like PS2 and stuff. How many times am I gonna say stuff? Fuck. I almost had it. I was like 1 second off. Oh, the depth perception is fucky. We'll get the hang of it though. Oh, or not. Do you hear the shrieking of the damned? Get away, you spoopy ghost. Okay. This is the room I want. Yes. Yes! There it is! There it is! Look at that. We did it! I knew it was in that last room. And then we gotta go back to the big dark room. Well, these are all dark rooms, I suppose. We gotta go back to the big one in order to, Why are they alternating now? They were, like, synced up before. They lost their pattern. See, the camera's doing that on its own, where, like, there's, like, a full 180 rotation as I'm, like, walking, as I jumped down. That's stupid! Oh, okay, this is the room I want to be. Hey, there we go. Well, shit. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was every fucking remote in World 1. That's pretty crazy. I don't know, would these be called worlds, or would they just be called levels? I guess they called them levels in Mario 64, so I'll call these levels. Smell Razor. Oh, look, we unlocked Gex Isle. Why is there a little noise playing whenever he's running? Alright, let's go to Toon TV.
It's tail time.
It's tail time. So jump to the teetering rock, hunt the 2 hunters, and whack 5 purple mushroom. That seems to be the motif, is like, there's a get to the end of level 1, there's a get 5 collectible things, and there's like do a specific gimmick. Oh my gosh, I can actually see.
Note to self.
Oh fuck, you know what I forgot to check? I'm so sorry that I have to do this now, but I was having some sync issues I noticed whenever I was editing the Overwatch gameplay from the other day. I want to see if my audio's synced up, so please excuse me while I do this. Jump, 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 jump. Okay. There's a little bit of delay. Let's test this again. I'm sorry. Jump, 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 jump.
And remember, kids, never buy marmalade from a guy
That's
in
better.
a top hat.
That's better. Oh, there's the purple mushrooms we have to whack. I'm just gonna assume everything's hostile and trying to kill me.
My tail's gonna kick your butt.
My tail is going to kick your butt in Gex 2. Hard head area. Oh. See, this is their cartoon Looney Tunes thing. I could have sworn he dresses up in a bunny suit. Maybe that's in a like later part. Oh, that hurts me. That's okay. Oh, that little can of soda? Oh, that's the new collectible, is soda. Get some Shody Pops. So you can actually bounce through these, which is cool. Yeah, I'm just using this as an opportunity to explore. Oh, a little ice area, that's cute. Like, this game has cool worlds, like, they're fun and, like, you know, very different, like, they've got good variety, I guess. But, I don't know, I mean, there's a reason why Gex ain't around today. Actually, I heard rumor that they might be bringing Gex back. I don't know where I heard that, so it could be completely wrong, but, I have heard, like, murmurings of Gex. Look at this tree, by the way. Is that intentional? It's like on a small pedestal of rock. Doesn't even look like a wood texture. Alright. So this is a Wabbit season open. Okay, I think if I fall down here, I'll become a little character. I want to finish exploring this before we go to another room, though. What's this? This little elevator? Wait, we haven't gone down here yet. Oh, I need health. Let's get one. Like, I think this game is fine if you're not, like, if you don't want the quality of Mario 64. And a lot of people say Mario 64 hasn't really aged well. I can kind of agree with it, too, because, admittedly, that game had a lot of trouble with its camera. So I can kind of agree with that. But, this is literally the definition of we have Mario 64 at home. But, I mean, there were so many games from this era like that, so you can't fault specifically Gex. What are you mean or nice? No, you're not doing anything. Oh my gosh, my roommate's cooking something that smells good. I think he's like frying some chicken or something. I'm getting hungry. I might have to investigate, see what's going on out there. Anyway, back to business.
Oh no, I'm too young to have a second childhood. Forget about it!
Hey! There we go. How many fucking mushrooms have I gotten so far? I feel like I got like 3 or 4. They're coming a lot easier than the dang old blood coolers were. Oh wow. You can actually beating the shit out of this guy. Oh, that's all he had for me. Like, I don't know, like I'm toggling between this game is like fun. It's not the worst thing I've played, of course. It's the same feeling I had playing Gex 1, where it's like, this is an okay game, but it's just like, do I want to put myself through when there's just many better versions of what it's trying to do out there, I guess, is what it came down to, so. Again, if you're looking for something a little different, I don't think this game is that expensive, because it was on, like, everything. It was on, like, N64, maybe it was on Dreamcast? Maybe Gex 3 was on Dreamcast, I don't really know, but, you know, it was on PlayStation, N64, I would not be surprised if it was on Sega Saturn. Who's this guy? He's gonna be a bastard, isn't he? He's just dead immediately. That was the 5th one! Wow, we got them all. That was easy. That was much easier than the blood coolers. Mainly because I can see. Alright, well, I guess we'll just get that, remote first. Might as well. Have I don't know if I got enough collectibles to get the, collectible remote, though. We'll find out. No, I didn't get the reward remote. No, you have to get 50, okay. So there is There are prerequisites. Okay. Well, that's okay. We'll get them next time. Oh my gosh. Is that Gex Fan Art? I still have that tab open up when I was looking at premarital Gex. Oh no. Oh no. Guys. Guys. Look at the website. Look at the website. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. It was only a matter of time. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, I can't. There's. Alright, well, I can't show it here, but there's Gex War. Fucking shit. You fucking bastards. Gex doesn't deserve that. Gex doesn't deserve to be in Vor cartoons. That's evil. I'm sorry, actually, I shouldn't kink shame. If you're into Vor, good for you. Can't really redeem myself now for that after that, but you know. Fucking hell. I mean, this is a... How old is it? This is a 25-year-old game almost. So... I'm sure it was picked apart by the internet communities, like, within a couple years of its release, let alone nowadays. Isn't that the whole meme with, like, Overwatch 2, that, like, the whole reason it stayed alive for as long as it did was because of the porn people drew of it? So maybe that concept is transferable to other games and other IPs. For better or for worse, I suppose. I mean, the good news is, too, I'm getting a lot of lives farming these. So. Because I'm pretty sure, like, whenever I played this on my own last year, I had made it to, like the last area, so to speak, where it was, like, the only thing was to get enough stuff for the boss. Can we even go up there? I just don't understand why there's, like, one tiny, like, snowy area right here, and then maybe it's, like, foreshadowing, maybe there will be, like, a snow level later. Because I definitely didn't play all the levels whenever I went through last year. So right now I just want to get as many collectibles as I can before we jump down the Wabbit season hole. Oh, they smack you with mallets! It's like that one tweet where if E.T. was real, me and my friends would kill him with hammers, I can tell you that much. Don't be mean. No premarital Gex, Mr. Flower. This is like Flowey from Undertale. Oh, you son of a bitch. Fuck off. Let's get a little fly. You can't oh! Immediately negated. Ay, ay, ay. How are you supposed to get this guy? Maybe Gex gets like wings later on and he can start like power flying. I don't know what this character's supposed to be. Maybe you like feed him something and he gives you like a little treat. Gives you a little kiss or something. I don't know. What do we got? Oh, those are some big ass carrots. Oh, and they explode. So we got to collect 50 of these TNTs in order to get the reward. Oh, they can disappear after time? That's fucked up and evil.
Brought to you by Upchuck Jump.
I'm waiting for, like, Gex to make, like, a Jonestown reference or something, like, really, like, fucked up in bad taste. Gex actually makes a 9/11 joke in the third game. I'm just kidding. I don't even know if it came out after 9/11. I mean, technically he could make not a 9/11 joke, but he could have made a World Trade Center joke because it was attacked in, like, the early 90s before 9/11. A lot of people don't know that the World Trade Center was attacked twice. It's the deep lore. Great topic of conversation for Gex, by the way. 9/11. Alright, I got all the purple mushrooms again, but I'm not interested in the purple mushrooms, bro. Oh, did my things disappear? Because it triggered the cutscene? That's lame. Okay, let's go. How many do I have? I've got 17. I need about like 35 more.
Look,
oh, hey.
I just wanted the gift shop and the bathroom.
Alright, it's Wabbit season. Let's see what fresh hell awaits. There he's in his rabbit costume now. We're ready to go. See, this is like Halloween, because we're dressing up, we're going trick-or-treating. Mainly tricks, not a lot of treats, because everything's trying to kill us in this little hellscape, but you know what? It's still very nice. That looks friendly. Be nice to me, don't hurt me. Can I bounce up here? Oh, no, it's a little tunnel. Give me a little power up. I don't really want that right now. Oh, I can jump up there. Some of these platforms you really don't think would allow you up, but you'd be surprised. Alright. Oh, these are the hunters I'm supposed to kill. What do I have to do to him? Oh, I just have to hit him enough and he dies. Totally not Elmer Fudd. Legally distinct Elmer Fudd. What about Elmer Fudd? He opens up a Vietnamese restaurant. That was a bad joke. I think I've said this before on stream, but if I ever opened up my own restaurant, I would call it either What the Pho or Pho King, and I would sell noodles and stuff. Isn't it funny? So I got the reward remote. I did see that. I need a little bit of health back though. Why do these fucking things have a mind of their own? My goodness. Oh, I guess I don't really need to collect these anymore, but once you get that dopamine hit of like number go up, it's addictive. They know what they're doing with these little kids games. Whoa, is this a secret? Oh, I thought the secret remote was gonna be in there. Because we still have to find that. That first one in the first level was very easy. It was easier than finding all the coolers, if you ask me. And let me know if the audio is all weird, like if something needs turned up or down. Because I know the hub world has had some heinous music, so. But thankfully, I think my copy is just weird, and like the hub world section of the disc is like has a minor scratch or something. I don't know. I haven't really looked at the disc, but all I know is it plays. Okay, that's the second remote. That's for dispatching the two hunters. What's down here? Third section of the level. Yeah, I don't really care about the collectibles no more. We're done. We're done with these. Unless this bee wants to throw hands, then by all means we will throw hands. Hey, our first checkpoint. Sorry about the flashing lights, guys. Should be like a foregone conclusion that 90s games are going to be heinous on the eyes, but again, I will give another seizure warning for this game. Because 1990s. Remember the 90s? Okay. Oh no! Fuck! Ugh, I gotta time that better. I think it has like a pattern. Yeah, it does. Just gotta be patient. Patience is a virtue after all. That's your gaming goblin tip of the day. Use a health, as a matter of fact. Don't mind if I do. Like, the distribution of health and the distribution of resources seems to be pretty good for this game. I think Bernie Sanders would approve.
You don't shop, baby.
Ow, you bastard! Now we're getting to like Roadrunner territory with like the desert and shit.
I'll give you such a pinch.
I'm glad the cactus didn't hurt me just by virtue of touching it. That's very generous of it. This is that like old western song they always play. There's just like I Wish I Was in Dixie or whatever. What the fuck's that song? Couldn't tell you. Oh, I thought that was like a little skeleton man, but that was the railroad crossing. I thought it was a skeleton man dancing. I shit you not. Little man whipping and neighing in the foreground. I love how you can see the handle of one of these like clipping through. Ow, 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 ooh! I'm supposed to use that as a platform. Oh! I didn't realize there was 2 segments of it. That hurt me? Oof. That's silly. Yeah, I remember, like, I don't know if it's this tune level, it might be, like, another one that they do. But there's some, like, heinous-ass platforming you gotta do in one of these levels. At least one of these levels, I should say. It's probably several. There we go. Yeah, manual camera's the way to go for this. Yeah! Yay, we did it. And now we gotta get the, gotta find the hidden remote and the hunter remote, which we passed up. Oh, that was a very easy one. I want to know what the gold remotes are, because, like... Oh gosh, this music is so bad. This can't... Okay. So in the N64 version of this game was actually called Gex 64. We got a bonus? Oh shit, we're unlocking bonus shit. Gex 2 PS1 Hub World Music. I gotta figure this out, guys. There's a long play. World of long plays. Okay, yeah. This is what it's supposed to sound like. This is what it's supposed to sound like on the PS1. So it's like a little spy theme. It's supposed to be like a little James Bond thing. Here's what fucking mine sounds like. There's something cursed going on. I think I got the creepypasta copy of the game, guys. Jeez Louise. Alright, let's hunt the 2 hunters, shall we? Shall we? Legally distinct Elmer Fudd.
See the world as Keith Richards does.
To see the world as Keith Richards does. Oh my gosh. Get it? Because he did a lot of drugs, so everything looks like cartoons. That's the joke. Oh, these are just big fat women falling.
The size of big hail.
Oh. That would have been bad. Best part is we can just hop to this part. Alright, I'm gonna be a weird person. I'm gonna look up where the hidden remote is. I know. Gex 2 hidden remotes. I'm sorry. Sinjin's Gex 2 guide to all the remote. Oh my gosh, look at this website, you guys. This is as Web 2.0 as it gets. So the silver remotes unlock bonus TV worlds, okay? There are 14 hidden remotes. One per regular TV world. So there's 14 worlds. 14 reward remotes. Okay. Oh, so the gold remotes we get from the bonus levels and defeating bosses. 4 gold remotes and a gold remote for each of the 8 bonus levels. Each time you require 4 gold remotes, a secret level appears. 3 secret levels. Wow. There's a lot. Okay, I will give this game credit. I love games like these old PS1 and 64 things that have like all the little secrets and like extra goodies tucked away. Like I love shit like that. I wish that would come back. Okay. Hidden remote location. What? Oh, it's just a text description. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going crazy here. Let's just play the game. If we find the hidden remotes, great. But like, all I know is I'm already doing better at this game than I was the first time I played. So that's kind of why I was getting a little high going on. I was like, ooh, you know what? Maybe we can go all the way with this game. I don't want to get too ambitious. I really do think we might be able to beat this game at least any percent. But you know, we'll see. I'm adamant about not setting any expectation. That is my... Gotta lay down the law.
One for me and one for me.
I mean, they really could bring back Gex. It would be very easy to thematically bring him back because you could just be like going into different like Netflix shows or like HBO things. Like Gex in the age of streaming would be definitely kind of relevant. The final boss, he has to fight a Roku or something. Like that could work, probably. Alright, I do want to find the hidden remote though. Maybe just not on the website that looks like it's from actually 1998. Here we go. A nice little video. This is how it should be done. Is it behind the fucking waterfall? Here, we'll watch it for the whole class.
What? Did you flunk out of nasty camp?
Oh! Oh! Okay. Now the question is, can I go back to the first part without having to end the level and redoing it, I suppose. That's the real question. I think I can just hop down the hole. Yeah, there's the hole. There's the funny hole. Sweet. I knew there had to be another reason for that snowy area. Like, I saw that, like, it expanded out to make a platform, but I just didn't think to follow it. Ow! What? I didn't even see you, you bitch! Okay, well... This game's growing on me. It is growing on me. Whoa! Did you see that? It had like one frame. I think it was just because the little cutscene happened and kind of messed up the timing. Also, that video we just watched briefly to like find out where this is was much better quality than this. I wouldn't be surprised if that person was using an emulator. Not knocking emulators, it's just... Here on the Gaming Goblin, we try to use original hardware, so as a result, it's gonna look like shit. There's probably a bunch of like little HDMI mods that you could get for your PlayStation to like add on to it. I picked up one of the like the chunky PS2s because I'm playing this on a PS2 Slim right now. But I went to like a junk sale a couple months ago and got one of the big chunky ones, like the original models. but the whole back of it was all fucked up where the AV plugin was. So I'm thinking, like, I don't have the technical know-how to do this, but, you know, maybe I could get some help from some buddies or something. But seeing about, like, replacing it and modding it with, like, HDMI output, which would be cool. Because it works perfectly fine. I mean, I bet the AV output could work if I, like, taped it in there. But, like, it doesn't have, it's like someone smashed it with a hammer, so it's all, like, frayed open. But, like, I guess you could still plug it in. There we go. That's everything from, level 2. So I guess there's 14 main levels in this game, and then there's like 3 bonus levels. Why is this music so, like... I can kind of hear the secret agent motif they're trying for, but why is it so, like, blown out? It's genuinely confusing. It's, like, baffling to me. But we have a bonus level we can check out now. So that's pretty cool. I hope it's like a fun bonus and not like an insane bonus. Aztec 2-step. Find the items in the given time. I have to find 50 emeralds. Okay. Wait a minute, this is like familiar. I feel like I've played this level before. Alright, for all you speedrunners out there, this is for you. I would love to see a Gex speedrun. Like I said, as much as this game is inevitably going to piss me off throughout the course of this playthrough, and as much as it already has, like, I still have, like, a fondness for these, like, old, crusty platforming games. They're fun. Like, even shit like Croc. Like, Croc was a horrible game, and, it's still, like, I don't know, it's just charming to see. We'll definitely play Croc at some point on the channel. I think it's absolutely worth playing. Where's the rest of these things? Hello. Oh wow, they are trying so hard to be as legally close as they can to the Indiana Jones theme without John Williams running at them screaming. I'm a little confused here. Shouldn't this room be filled with, jewels? Like the other one? Am I crazy? Well, yeah, I think something's wrong here. Oh wait, there's another room. Oh my gosh. You guys. No, that's not.
I've got 10 seconds to save the world.
Is this like another product of my glitchy copy, perhaps? That, like, just, it's not populating? No, now that, what? What? Alright, don't question it, we gotta go. Why just there? I wonder if this will actually get copyright claimed because it sounds so similar. Are there like buttons I have to hit or something? That's actually, I like that skull. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, there are. Oh my gosh. You fucking kidding me? That's so mean. Oh, I think we got him. Yes! Whew. That was cutting it super close. Look at that. We got the gold remote. We did it. Does the level just count out and we end, or? Wait, what? Hold on. Did I still get the remote, though? I didn't get... I have to get them all and then get to the exit. Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The music's normal now. The music's normal now. What? What the fuck? Am I going crazy? Am I going insane right now? Did we just do the bonus level and then it fixed the fucking music? This is bizarre. Alright, well now that I know what to fucking do now, we should be able to get through this a little bit faster. I wonder if all the bonuses are gonna be like this, where it's like, collect everything. Collect everything or you will die. I guess I should be hitting all these switches as well. Hello, camera. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Okay. I can kind of get the hang of this. I can kind of vibe with this, not gonna lie. I mean, honestly though, the controls, like, camera aside, the controls aren't that bad. Like, it doesn't feel the worst on the D-pad, and he's got some good, like, movement. By the end of this playthrough, I'm gonna be like, Gex is the best fucking game ever! Oh, I don't think I should be up here.
Look at that 211 in progress, baby.
Hello. At least we got an extra one up for our troubles. Can't go wrong there, you know. Okay. Now let's drop down. There we go. Oh, I love that skeleton. Look at that. I love that. Oh. In case you didn't know, guys, I really love skeletons in, like, media. I love skeletons so much. There's some great skeletons in this game, just from this level alone. Fuck, am I starting to like this game? Damn it. Alright. Let's update the save. Yeah, what the fuck? The music's normal now. This is some, there's some haunt. I think we're actually getting haunted IRL. I'm gonna like watch the VOD back for this episode, and it's gonna be like this stream, and it'll be like fucking. I'll see like a haunted phantom in the background. All right, let's go to Gilligex Isle. Here's a totally not a dated reference. Oh wait, it's a bonus. It's a boss fight. Oh fuck. Okay, hit blue fireballs to beat the Tiki boss. Oh my gosh, I remember this. I think this boss fight was kind of annoying, if I remember correctly. I thought I hit it. There we go. Wow, 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 wow. There we go. Okay, this kind of makes sense now. Or not. Or I could die. And he fucking moves around too, like a bastard. Oh yeah, I gotta redo that. That was rough. I figured out the gist. There we go. damn it. Come on, buddy. Fuck, I can't get the angle right. There we go. We got him. Sweet. It's nail time. It's almost like I've never heard of Dana Gold. Let's look him up. I want to see what this man looks like IRL. He like looks familiar. Here's Dana Gold. This is the guy who voices Gex. Here you go. He like looks familiar. He looks like a mix between like Patton Oswalt and Rivers Cuomo. There it is. There it fucking is. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Are you ready for this? This is gonna blow your mind. We have to make a diversion. We have to. All right. All right. So Rivers Cuomo had a love child with Patton Oswalt, and then you get Dana Gould, even though I'm sure he's like older than both of them. There it is. Anyway. Well, that's 2 golden remotes that we have, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't that something? It's crazy to think that we've 100%ed all the content that this game has had to offer so far, and look at that. We've unlocked the second part of the hub world. How thrilling. Maybe we had to beat a few levels for the game's music to be like, you've unlocked the real music to the hub world now. Alright, so here we go. So we need 9 remotes for that. They don't even look like remotes in that picture, they look like bloody little things. So here's another horror level. A horror level. Here's like a circuit level. And we have a kung fu level. Kung fu theater. 14 to get to the next area. This must be like the final boss area because it doesn't even have a prerequisite gate. And same with this actually, so maybe not. So basically we gotta do these levels, then we'll unlock this place. Which, I mean, doesn't really tell us how many remotes we have. I'm leaning towards either the Kung Fu level or the robot level, because, you know, it'll be something a little different. Let's do the Kung Fu level. It's tail time. Defeat the deadly dragon or traverse the rocking pillars. Well, gee. Oh, I fucking remember this level. Oh, this one was annoying. This is kind of like one of the mini games in Spyro 3, but worse. And we get to go back to slightly dark level. Drunken Gecko 1 and 2. Earn extra taekwondo in your spare time.
Man, this place smells like ducks.
Oh, is that like soliciting for people to teach Kung Fu?
Hey, forget about it.
I don't really want to go through there yet. So I'm glad he can like burst through doors and shit, that's nice. Mushu store. That's not how you spell Mushu. Oh, there's a lot of different branching paths. I guess we'll do the first one. The fish store. The money store.
I'm lost in Dick Dale's colon.
Who's colon? I heard. What about a colon? That's the final level. Gex crawls up someone's colon and kills them. Mr. Hand style.
Such a pinch.
Oh, there we go. I would not be surprised if there's gonna be like some horribly insensitive jokes in this level, so just fair warning. Gex is gonna recreate the Siamese cat scene from fucking Aristocats, or what's the one from Aristocats where it's like a horrible Asian impression? Can't see. Oh, I would love to be able to rotate the camera. What are these little things? Oh, these are like the bases of light posts. I thought it was like a collectible, that's why I was struggling so hard. Okay. I just want to get a good look around, you know? Yep, that's everything in this room. Used ox sales. Crazy Hwangs? Crazy Wangs? I can't read that. That guy's gonna come to life and try to destroy me.
Body blow, body blow.
Oh wow, he didn't actually take damage from that. I'm genuinely surprised. Okay. Good time massage. Very cool. You know, I would love this level if I could like see it better. Hold on. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a world of difference. But it's still way brighter on the capture than it is here. But now it looks like for me what it looked like for you a little bit earlier. Food fight in the Bronx. Gecko Chan. Okay. So it seems that we have to like defeat these ninjas before the doors will open.
One for me and one for me.
I get the feeling that like down below is where we started, so I don't want to fall down there. So yeah, we're just gonna keep on forging ahead here. Moo don't know dung? Is that what it says? It's half the battle is figuring out what all these little Easter eggs mean. I would love the woohoo to stop every time the camera hits a wall. That guy died very easily. Oh, I can climb up these. Very cool. Yeah, there wasn't really much climbing up stuff in the Toon World. That first Toon World there. Oh, look at that. Do I need a health? Yes, I do. Gulp. Oh, is this the dragon? Oh, look at that, we made stairs. I'm surprised a cutscene didn't trigger. That seems to happen every other time I do anything.
This is going to be one expensive Easter egg hunt.
Oh, give me those before they go away. Okay. Ah, checkpoint. Ow, that fucking hurt. Oh, okay, we got a little wall to climb. You saw that running at you. The Great Wall ain't so great. Uh-oh. Lizards suck. Oh man, everyone's trolling Gex right now. He's getting trolled in the video game world once again. Yeah, a new Gex game, he could like go into like Twitch streamer worlds. He has to boss fight XQC. Is this where are we at now? Oh, okay. Come here, you.
Nap time.
I just have to hit his head twice. Of course, the classic scorpions, my favorite staple of kung fu movies. Oh my gosh, I hate the way they move. Oh gosh, they move like a real scorpion. Like, they like jerk around a little bit. That's fucked up.
Sorry, girl, best friend.
Oh, come on now. I'm gonna die. I'm close to death. Good thing we were near it. Oh, thank you for the follow, Nafunnel. What's up? Welcome. Stop your fire. I thought I could kill them. Oh, I don't want to risk this. Oh, we did. Sweet. Yeah, welcome to the chat, my dude. And thank you again for the follow. Oh gosh, that was moving really fast. It's your childhood game, nice. Yeah, like I was saying earlier at the beginning of the stream, this game was kind of like, I have like fever dream memories of it, where I would like visit my cousins and they had a PlayStation, and that's how I kind of got exposure to like shit like Grand Theft Auto and like Gex, and also specifically the Star Wars Episode 1 game, the Phantom Menace PS1 game. I remember that game, they played that a good bit. And then I go to my aunt's house on, I guess it would be the same side of the family, just a different aunt, and she had an N64, and that's how I got exposure to a lot of N64 stuff, like Mario Kart, Quest 64, Wave Racer 64, and then Mario 64. I am playing the PS1 version of the game. I do not have it on N64, but I wonder, are there any like differences, I wonder, between the two? There's like any... I thought for the longest time that like at the beginning of the stream my copy was fucking haunted, with the hub world music was like demonic, but now it's like totally good. Oh good, a 1-up, perfect. Okay. Oh, little mask things. Oh, they throw things now. Wow. Leave me alone.
File this under H.
Alright. I'm assuming I need like 30 to 50 of these to get the, Oh, damn it. Ooh. Alright, we're not that far off. Ow. My eyes. What? I did not mean to fall. Now we gotta run it back. All the enemies respawn though, so I can start farming some collectibles still.
I'm the ultimate weapon, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. It's funny that he's doing an Austin Powers impression, because I was looking through games to play today before I kind of like decide on doing something maybe Halloween themed. I'm calling this Halloween themed because he's dressing up a bunch and going to a bunch of little worlds. But actually the first thing that I picked was Austin Powers Pinball, and then I remember that's the worst game ever, and I already played it. Not on the stream, but like I don't even want to stream that game. It's just fucking terrible. It's made by Gotham Games, not to be confused with like Gotham from Batman, but Gotham Games pretty much was responsible for like all these shitty like PS1 and 64 games. Like they did the MTV Celebrity Deathmatch PS1 game, which is not good. You're going as Austin Powers for Halloween, nice. That'd be a cool costume. He's got some stylish clothes in the movies, I'll give him that. I haven't watched Austin Powers in a hot minute. I used to love those movies all the time. Whenever I was a kid, my parents got me like the triple pack of all three of the movies, and which was probably against their better judgment because those movies weren't the most appropriate. I mean, the first two are really tame compared to like Goldmember, But oh my gosh, the first time I saw Goldmember, I lost my mind. It was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. Specifically the scene where he's where they like sneak into his sub base and like Austin Powers and Mini-Me are they're like in the medical examination and they're like behind the curtain. And it's just like the silhouette and it looks like that's my favorite. Yeah, I'd say Goldmember's my favorite. I think the first two are pretty good, but like they're definitely like by the third movie it's just like complete wackiness. But they all have merits. But I had the DVDs whenever I was younger, and I would watch them like on repeat. Every time a friend would come over, we would be watching all three Austin Powers. Because that's like all I had. I had that, and I had a DVD of Monty Python Holy Grail, and I would just alternate between those. It was the best. I think I still have all those DVDs too. I remember hearing rumors for like the longest time that there was going to be a new Austin Powers. I know Mike Myers is starting to be in stuff again. Like he's moved, like he's been in cameos and had like small roles this whole time. People say like he retired, but he's always kind of been in stuff on like the down low. But I think he had like a new Netflix series come out this year, and he's been like making the rounds in like the Vanity Fair and like the you know the YouTube videos where they get like celebrities and you know have them answer Google questions, shit like that. He's been like making the rounds in that regard. So you know, honestly, it's one of those things where it's like I'd be okay with there not being another Austin Powers just because it's been so long. Like you know, I don't know if it'd be kind of difficult to capture that spirit. I'm all right with just being what we have already, but I would still watch a new Austin Powers if it came out. I have seen Life of Brian. I've only seen it once though, and it was like probably like 12 years ago. So I definitely want to rewatch that again. I watched Life of Brian and Meaning of Life. I think there's another movie that they did that I'm struggling to remember. Maybe not. But oh gosh, oh my gosh, it's getting a little wild here. Oh, Yellowbeard. Okay. Is that by the Monty Python people, or is that like just something in the? Oh, the other one I wanted to watch was the Terry Gilliam one that was like Baron Munchausen or whatever. It has a lot of the Monty Python guys in it, but it's not like an official Monty Python movie. What is this? What is the purpose of this thing? Is it? Am I supposed to use this to get to like a ledge? Oh, it is Monty Python, okay. Yeah, I've actually never heard of that one, but I would love to check that out. What is this room? Am I missing something here? Oh, maybe I go here? Oh, okay. Takes me a little bit sometimes, folks. Oh, you son of a bitch. Who's blasting me with fire that I can't see? Oh, it's the dragon. Alright, this is what we actually have to do to win. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for him to come around. Yeah, this thing's kind of bullshit. This is like there's a level in Spyro 3 where you have to basically shoot fireballs at a dragon, and it's... You can fly around at least and shoot him, but... Oh, come on, I was just out of your range, you bastard. I'm just gonna stay on the opposite side of him, so he isn't mean to me. You better be nice to me right now. We're whittling him down. Fuck. I'm getting impatient. I'm gonna pay for it. He's got like 3 hits left, it looks like. Something like that. I'm assuming each segment is a hit. So he's gonna naturally get harder to hit the smaller he gets. What? That first one totally hit. Bullshit. Maybe it's just one more and it'll just be a disembodied head. I could really use a fly. There we go, yay! Woohoo! Let's see what's behind this wall, though.
Yeah, short round when you need 'em.
Yeah, the secret, I was actually reading up on that earlier, the secret levels. I don't know if I'm... See, like, at the beginning of this playthrough, I was like, we're just gonna check it out, because, like, the first level's, like, a spooky level. And, now I'm kind of in the camp where I would like to maybe beat this game. I'm not sure if I'm necessarily in the camp yet where I want to 100% this game yet. But I will say, we have gotten everything in the first section of the game, like the first 2 worlds, the boss fight, and the bonus level. So, we are on track for 100%, but I don't know if I'm necessarily going to commit to that at this time. I would like to at least beat it, though. I came very close last year when I played it on my own time, but I've never beaten it, so... But yeah, there's like, I love, that's what I love about these old, like, PS1 games, all, like, the little secrets and extra goodies that they pack into it. It's neat. Yeah, I remember it being, like, tough whenever I played it last year, but I feel like I'm definitely doing a lot better than I did before, which is good. We're probably only going to do a couple more of these before I finish up here, because we have been getting close to about 2 hours. We got time for a couple more remotes, though. Maybe 1 or 2.
But in an hour, I'll be hungry for another.
I don't even remember what the mission was for this. I was not paying attention. But that's okay. Did I get the... I don't even remember if I got the reward remote yet. Oh, we never went this way before. At least another 3 hours streaming. Well, hey, the good news is now that you're following the channel, you'll get notified, next time I go live. You're ill and you need content. I can appreciate that. Well, actually, that's a perfect segue into my classic, it's usually a mid-stream spiel, but this is close to the end. My classic mid-stream spiel, where, fucking... Oh gosh. These parts always make me dizzy. But anyway, like I always say, you know, if you want to catch the beginning part of the stream, or watch some of the other streams we've been doing the past couple weeks here, definitely check out the Twitch videos page on here. Another great resource is my YouTube channel. Link for that is down below. All my past live streams go up there even after they expire on Twitch. So it's a great place to catch up. And we actually did play Gex 1. I mentioned at the beginning, we played Gex 1 last year. So there should be a video of that floating around somewhere on my channel from that time period. But yeah, don't worry. I will definitely be streaming again very, very soon. I kind of mentioned it in my last stream on Sunday that you guys are probably going to be seeing a lot more of me now. I know I've kind of been off and on, and I've never really published a schedule just because it's always been sort of like ad hoc kind of streams. Yeah, Gex 1's the 2D one. It's alright. It's alright. That one's fucking tough, though. I don't know if I could beat that one. Is there anything more to this room? But yeah, I've been saying, you know, like, it's kind of hard for me to, like, give a direct schedule for my streaming stuff, but just know that I do intend on streaming more nowadays, so... There will be plenty of content coming down the pipes. I cannot do the timing for this. Ah! What? Oh, that is so mean! How was I supposed to know that? That's so fucking mean. Alright. I'm hitting the wrong button for the launch thing, too. Nope. There we go. Oh. It didn't do that anymore. Alright. Oh, a little secret button. Okay. But I definitely do want to stream more, like, Halloween stuff. I think, I want to do at least one proper, like, horror game. And, I'm thinking of Resident Evil. I'm thinking I'm gonna do Resident Evil. Maybe the newest one, 8. Because I really, really like that game. But I haven't played it on PS5 yet. So, maybe we'll do that one. I have a shitty, Nightmare Before... what is this depth perception, dude? I cannot see. I have like a shitty Nightmare Before Christmas PS2 game that's like a God of War clone. I played it on my own time a couple years ago, and it was not good. I don't know, like... Thematically, it'd be great for... Oh, fuck off. Thematically, it would be great for, like, Halloween time, but, like, man, it's such a short playthrough. It's so repetitive. Ooh, I did the same exact thing like a fool. You never learn. Oh, they all do that. I just have to be fast. Okay, I thought it was, like, every other one. Ay, ay, ay. What an adventure we're on. In the world of Gex. Can I get this? Does he have like a little thingy? I don't know. I just have to be fast. Yeah! Onward to victory. Go away! Leave me alone! There we go. I was like, how was I not collecting that? Alright. Oh, it's a ninja gauntlet. Here we go. It's time to be ninja. Gotta do that thing that Tails can do in Sonic Adventure where you can just chain spin while sliding around on the ground. Is a ninja gonna come out from each one of these like red panel doors? Oh wait, no, we're done. Ooh, okay. My best ninja death sound. I don't know. Well, I'm not. Is that a specific category of death sound? I'd just be like, oh! That's what I would sound like if I was a ninja and I got hit in the head with a shuriken or something.
You don't match the carpet, and you have to go.
Oh, the Gex one. Okay, I'll have to hear it again first. I'll have to kill another one and hear it. Hopefully there's some more in this level. Another secret panel. Oh my.
This is going to
I'd
be
throw
one
up immediately.
expensive Easter egg hunt.
Okay, oh my gosh. This is some Mario 64 shit right here.
What's harder, getting through this level or divvying up the check?
Getting through this level or divvying up the check. Oh, Gex. I love your quips. Hey, there we go. Oh, that's not everything though. I gotta get masks now. Okay. I'm not gonna lie though. I don't know why this level is making me hungry, but it is. I think it's just all like the little takeout restaurant Easter eggs that they have everywhere. And also because I had a very late breakfast. I'm definitely gonna get some tasty food after this, that's for sure. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, camera, don't fail me now. Which one? This one. Oh, thank you. There it is. Guys, there's the end of the level. You want Chinese food? Chinese food would be good. I had some Indian food yesterday that was very, very tasty. There's a new Indian place that opened up by me. Like, right by me, like within, like, walking distance. I was so happy. It's one of those places where you can select the spice level on, like, every single dish. But I honestly think that, I don't know if I can really handle spicy food that much anymore. I pay the price these days. I get, like, some really bad heartburn going on. What the fuck? We had, like, 3 instances of the hub world music being normal, and now it's back to being cursed. This is... This definitely isn't how it's supposed to sound, right? This can't be. No, dude, seriously. I don't know what's been going on. We actually have a haunted copy of Gex 2. But like the past 3 levels that we've done, the past 3 remotes, the hub world music's been normal. But at the beginning and right now, it's been like this. I think there's like a weird little curse on my game. All right, let's get one more remote here. Let's end it on Scream TV, since this is a Frankensteinfeld. Oh my gosh, a Seinfeld ripoff. Since you know, this I did begin the stream saying this was my first Halloween game pick for this year, so let's end it on a spooky level, shall we? Run the Axe Gauntlet. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, this haunted level is definitely a lot more involved than the first one, that's for sure.
Under this old house.
Oh my gosh, it's coming back to me. I spent a lot of time on this level last year. That looks like it's gonna hurt me, so I'm not gonna fuck with it. Ow. Is this, well, I mean, I didn't know what to expect there. I thought it would have taken me to a cool magical world or something. Go here. This is a lot like the Boo level. Get a fall. I've never had that. I'll have to try that. They do like a tikka pizza that I really enjoyed. The first time I ordered there, I got pizza and French fries, but they were like had a bunch of Indian spices on them. But I just thought it was funny. It's like I go to this Indian restaurant, and the first thing I get is fucking pizza. Yeah, tikka pizza is very, very good. I used to not really be big on like onions and stuff, but then I started cooking a lot more with onions, and I'm a lot more into onions now. Oh no, I gotta go this way. Thanks. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Ugh. Like jump off of it and then that. Oh my. Oh, come on now. That's mean. This fucking level. Ugh. Okay. Oh, Gex, you're so wild. Let's go through the green door. Maybe it's less hell. I want nice things in my video game.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Oh, it's like the spiciest curry. Okay. You know, it's a shame because like I like spicy food, but like I don't know. I think these days, maybe it's just me getting older, but it fucking hurts sometimes. Which is a dang old shame because I've got like 3,000 bottles of hot sauce in my fridge. And it's like the kind of hot sauce you know it takes like at least a year to go through. Oh gosh. That was bad. Hidden secret, go through the wall. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought I was dead. Which wall? Oh, back this way. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
What are you gonna do?
Oh.
I am the god of hellfire.
Is this the one? Back where I killed the pumpkin, okay.
Flaming! In the manly way.
There's another one, too. Oh. I see.
Pardon my tongue.
it, they didn't put the hidden remote here. I love how the sound of the power-up slowly, like, fading away is it sounds like a door creaking shut. What's going on down here? Is this a little something? Oh! Does that do? Ooh, 1-up! Fuck yeah! Now where the fuck do I go? Oh, okay. Alright, alright.
House is now clean.
Oh, okay, alright, alright, alright. Boys and girls of every age, won't you like to see something strange? Here's my big admission. I've never actually watched Nightmare Before Christmas. I like remember it being on TV whenever I was very, very sick one time. But like I was like having fever dreams and shit, so like I don't really remember it. But I've never sat down and watched Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't count that experience. It's a poopy movie. I just remember seeing it whenever I had the fever, and it made me extra sick just because of the claymation. But it's like the entire impetus for like Hot Topic. Hot Topic would not exist if it weren't for that movie. I mean, I'd like to check it out. I like Tim Burton stuff. Actually, one of my favorite Tim Burton movies, and it's kind of cheesy, but it's the Sleepy Hollow movie with Johnny Depp. Actually, I really like that movie. Actually, I gotta get that on DVD. Actually, that'd be a good thing to watch during Halloween. I just think it's I don't know. I like the aesthetic. I mean, if you want good Halloween aesthetic, you can't go wrong with a Tim Burton movie. But Sleepy Hollow is definitely. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please, dude. That's so fucked. The camera. The camera was fucking with me. It was like the opposite way. Oh, and we're right back at the beginning. I'm pretty sure that's exactly where I had to go to beat the level too. Isn't that fucked up? Let's speedrun it. I haven't watched Sinister. I've watched the first 2 Insidious movies though, but I'm familiar with the premise of Sinister. I think this weekend me and some buddies are gonna go watch that new like Smile movie or whatever. I'm like really bad with scary movies, like jump scary, like supernatural horror things. I will fucking scream, but and like cover my face, but you know. I'll go and watch it with friends, I suppose. I hear the Smile movie is supposed to be pretty scary. We watched The Exorcist last week, me and some buddies, and that's not really like a jump scary movie. It's just like the atmosphere and the concept is very like scary. I like that one a lot. I've never seen it before. It's more suspense horror. Yeah, that's the one where it's like he finds the box of DVDs in the attic and shit, and they're all like snuff films. I just remember the one scene. I did see the one scene where he fucking like it's that POV of the guy like mowing the grass in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden he just starts running over people's heads. There's another like that. I think that's the same guy that did Insidious and Sinister. James Wan. He's like the big horror movie guy for that stuff, and he did one last year called Malignant that I wanted to check out because it's like starts off as those kind of movies like with this suspenseful supernatural horror, but then like the last act goes fucking crazy. I kind of wanted to check that out. There's a lot of good stuff that I want to see. Ugh. Here's another guilty admission. The only Ghostbusters I've watched is Ghostbusters 2016. Oh gosh. We have the fucking horrifying menu music again. This is so cursed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mushu pork, that must be the boss. This sounds so fucking bad. Well, I think that's a good stopping point. You want to hear this? You want to hear it play through? Okay. I don't know what it is. There's probably like a hair scratch. Like a 1 centimeter paper thin scratch on the disc somewhere that like fucks up with this. This is actually the new Aphex Twin single. This is a new demo they put out. I don't like it now. It's getting scarier. This is chaotic. I turned on Gex and he was not there for the first 10 minutes, but then he showed up and his eyes were bleeding. Oh no. Boo! Here's the real Gex jump scare, hold on. Let me find it. Here's the real Gex jump scare, is Gex Fan Art. Oh no. Dun dun dun! Yeah, this is chaotic. This is pure chaos. Add the music with the fan art? Okay. Let's look up Gex Fan Art. Okay, some of these are just nice, but then we start to get into, like, what I would argue is maybe fetish territory. So I'm gonna have to parse through some of these here. What do we got? Oh, okay, this is the one that caught my attention before. For fucking... What are these related ones? Is that Timon and Pumbaa? Oh god. Oh god. Okay. All right, we have to stop. It's getting dangerous here. Oh my gosh. Oh, there. Oh my gosh. That's just what is going on there. Oh. Okay, I like this one. This is a... I think this is supposed to be Gex mixed with Yoshi or something. Oh! This is literally the perfect music for this kind of thing. Oh my. This is the... Oh. This is what hell sounds like. This is actually what hell sounds like. It's just this forever. Alright, here, let's... I know the perfect way to end this. Here we have a Gex tattoo. We got some Gex tattoos. This is like, imagine like, there's got to be people that have like a Bubsy tattoo, right? That's got to be a thing. Yeah, these are all my tattoos. I actually have Gex tattooed all over my body. Oh shit, I just realized every time I cut to desktop, it actually cuts off the background music because it's a different output. Damn. Here, I'm gonna let this play for a little bit just so I can get a good enough audio sample because I want to use this chaotic music for something. I think that's enough there. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's so cursed. Jeez Louise. Alright. That's enough of that. Let me look at the disc now. Let me actually look at the disc now that I can turn off the PlayStation. Let's get a little background music too. Hold on. There we go. Oh my gosh, my PlayStation won't shut off. Gex is inside. He's in the house! Let me take a look at this dang old disc and see what's going on here. What chaos. No! The disc is flawless! And it's very easy to tell if there's a scratch on a PS1 disc because it's just a complete, like, matte black background. It's not like the reflective surface of, like, a normal CD. There is nothing wrong with this. There's one little bit of dust. I do not know what's causing that. This is we have the bend-drowned copy of Gex 2, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what the hell would have caused that. Maybe it was like... Maybe it's like a developer prank. Where it's like every 1 out of like every 1,000 copies just has scuffed music 10% of the time. I genuinely don't know.